Good afternoon, everybody, and thanks for clicking on 5 News Web News. It is Thursday, February 21st. I'm Brittany Hoke.
And I'm Matt Heckel, and here are some of the top stories we've been following today. One man is facing charges after an apparent robbery of a local gas station last night.
That's right. That happened at around 11 o'clock last night. Morgantown police were called to the Shell gas station on University Avenue. The clerk told police that a man walked in with a gun and ended up taking money from the register and safe before fleeing on foot. Officers later found Larry Dale Friend Jr. on the rail trail near 4th Street. Now, they didn't find a gun on him, but did find over $300 supposedly taken from the store. Friend has been charged with second-degree robbery.
Well, both northbound lanes of I-79 were closed last night after 2 tractor trailers collided, sending both drivers to the hospital. That happened a little after 7:30 on I-79 near mile marker 125. One tractor trailer somehow rear-ended another. The wreck caused the truck in front to spill bags of sugar all over the interstate. Both drivers were trapped inside. Now, the driver of one of the 18-wheelers was taken to UHC with unknown injuries. The driver in the other truck had to be flown by HealthNet to Ruby Memorial Hospital. All we know is he suffered head injuries. The Bridgeport Police Department is investigating.
And a man arrested in Florida earlier this month in connection to 3 execution-style murders in Marion County 40 years ago is back in the Mountain State. 59-year-old Eddie Washington is booked in North Central Regional Jail today, charged with 3 counts of murder. Washington was arrested on February 7th in Tampa, Florida, after police in Fairmont issued a murder warrant for his arrest. A statement from the U.S. Marshals says that information was recently developed identifying Washington as a suspect in those slayings. Those 3 murders were committed in the Windmill Park area in August of 1974. And an investigation is underway after a pharmacist in Mon County got a pretty weird phone call. This happened at around midnight Wednesday morning at the Walgreens on Chestnut Ridge Road in Morgantown. Apparently, a pharmacist got a call from a man claiming that he was inside of the store with a gun. That man is said to have told the pharmacist that they needed to leave drugs in the drive-through window, then walk to the front of the store. According to investigators, some pills were taken from that store, and they're now trying to figure out where exactly that call came from. If you can help them, you can call the state police at this number, 285-3200.
Well, one man is in jail after he led police on a chase through several Clarksburg neighborhoods early yesterday morning. Police say they saw 30-year-old Jeremy Nichols, the man you see on your screen, hit a man with his car on Milford Street shortly after 2 a.m. That's when Nichols took off. Now, police chased him through the Staley and Hartman neighborhoods before ending up on Chestnut Hills. He drove off the hillside on Taylor Street and fled on foot. Police brought in a canine to track him. Now, a neighbor on Van Buren Street told police they saw Nichols in their backyard. Police arrested him around 2:30 yesterday morning and charged him with fleeing while DUI. More charges are pending. And an update to a story involving a baby who had to be taken to the hospital earlier this month. We've learned the baby's mother has now been arrested. That's in addition to the woman's boyfriend, who was arrested Tuesday night. A 5-month-old Harrison County boy is at Ruby Memorial Hospital with broken ribs. Sabra Hardman was arrested yesterday. Her boyfriend, 35-year-old David Massa, is the child's father. Police confirmed to us yesterday that the baby was taken to the hospital after his grandparents saw that the baby looked lifeless and was having trouble breathing. At the hospital, doctors noticed the baby had broken ribs, a brain bleed, was dehydrated, and had marks on his ear and finger, and at least one of those looked like a burn. They called the sheriff's department because they didn't think these were accidental injuries. Hardman faces 2 charges of child neglect resulting in serious injury. Massa is facing 1 count of the same.
And for the second time in less than 2 weeks, a coal miner has died in a coal mine in Raleigh County. 44-year-old John Miles died Tuesday night at Pocahontas Coal Company's Affinity Mine, the same mine where 43-year-old Edward Finney died on February 7th. According to the State Department of Commerce, Miles died after being hit by a scoop at the mine at around 8 o'clock Tuesday night. This is the 4th mining-related death in West Virginia this year.
And let's take a look at what our newsroom's working on for tonight. First up, childhood poverty is growing here in the Mountain State. We're going to take a look at why.
Plus, a local teacher is walking hundreds of miles to try and keep sports in area schools. We're going to have the story and nasty weather rolling in for your morning commute tomorrow. Chief Meteorologist Ken Meehan will have a look at your First Alert forecast tonight on First at 5 and 5 News at 6.
And make sure to tune in to First at 5 and 5 News at 6 tonight. And until then,
have a great day, everybody.